Welcome everyone to this new episode. I'm your host Alex Figueroa, and before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, smash that bell button so every time new videos are out weekly, you guys will be notified. Alright guys, so let's get right into my Casino Royale 4K Ultra HD movie review plus digital code giveaway. Now, of course, like always, the digital code giveaway rules will be given at the end of the review, but let's get right into it. The movie itself, I give this a 4 out of 5. It's great, not perfect of a movie. I'm not going to be giving away 5 out of 5 to every movie that I love because I don't think it's right, and that's not really a critic in my eyes. So I'm giving this a great because it's technically a really good movie, a great movie at that, and it still holds up till now. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so when I purchased the 4K, I was like, let's get right into this Bond Daniel Craig era because this will be fun for the channel. So that's what we're doing for the next 2 weeks. I will be tackling every Bond from Daniel Craig era of movies. So every Tuesdays and Fridays is a new Daniel Craig Bond movie plus digital code giveaway. So stay tuned for that also. But the movie itself is a 4 out of 5. It's a great movie and it still holds up. This is the first movie Daniel Craig dons the suit as 007. Plus, which is so cool, he gets the title 007 and his 00 status plus his license to kill in this movie because technically it's like a soft reboot / hard reboot, if you want to call it. He plays more of a gritty, more Jason Bourne style of James Bond, which I kind of tend now to like more than the campier versions of the Roger Moore and Sean Connery era, plus Pierce Brosnan and Timothy Dalton and George LeBiz. Like those Bonds, they're all totally different, but they all kind of the same mold of not as hand-to-hand. They're more gadget, more happy Bond, but this one is more gritty, more serious tone, more hand-to-hand combat, more, like I said, Jason Bourne style of 007, which I think kind of worked with Daniel Craig as Bond. Now, I'm not going to spoil the movie, but this movie had a pretty cool premise. Basically, again, like I said, he gets his 00 title, he gets his license to kill, his first kills also. You get to see in the beginning of the movie in black and white, which I loved, and I wish they shot the whole movie in black and white or just gave us a variation of the movie in total black and white because I would have loved it. But the first part of the movie is in black and white, and I loved it. I thought it was pretty cool, that noir type feel. Then we go right into the actual movie itself where Bond sets off in his first mission after a private banker called Le Chiffre, which he's going to be funding terrorism through a high-stakes poker game in Casino Royale in Montenegro because Bond stopped him from doing some like a terrorist act, which now sets him to set up this high-stakes poker game. That's pretty much the whole premise of the movie. But again, guys, there's a lot of great set pieces, a lot of fighting styles. The whole parkour scene in the beginning of the movie is outstanding and phenomenal to kick off the Bond series. I'm sorry to say, but I mean, that scene it still holds up, and that's crazy. Like, I haven't seen Casino Royale in a long time, and putting this disc on, the 4K disc, and watching it again, it was like, wow, this movie still holds up, and it's really freaking good. But I give this a 4 out of 5. Let's get right into the 4K. Now, the 4K, I give this a 4 out of 5. Yes, the details on their faces is sharp. It's good. Some scenes you get to see the vibrant colors. You see the darks. The black and white scene in the beginning is very smooth out, very grainy, like a lot of graininess, which I got to go back into the Blu-ray to see if it was so grainy. But for me, I was like, well, this is a lot of graininess during this black and white scene. But other than that, the 4K conversion of this film was actually pretty good. Not perfect. I wish it was a perfect transfer because it would have been great. But again, this is 2006, and maybe later down the road, like an anniversary or something, maybe they'll clean it up even more to give this that perfect score. But I give this a 4 out of 5. The video itself is a 4 out of 5. Again, there's certain scenes that are picture perfect clear, like when he's coming out the water, where he gets into that beautiful Aston Martin he gets in, or that black and white scenes. Some of those scenes are, oh my God, it's so phenomenally like smooth out. It looks great. The color on VESPER, who's played by Eva Green, she looks beautiful in her dress. It's so clear and perfect when they're playing even in Casino Royale. It looks so great. The details on all the colors, the dresses, the suits that Bond wear. It looks so detailed and so well. I give this a 4 out of 5. It's not perfect because, again, some scenes are very like out of focus for some reason. I don't understand why they didn't go back and retouch these scenes. Now, talking about the video and audio, well, let's get right into the audio. I'll talk about something that very struck me weird toward watching this movie. The audio is a 5 out of 5. Dolby Atmos, I mean, the sound was phenomenal. I mean, me and my wife, we cranked this damn thing up. It is crazy good, the audio that they did to this movie. It is so good, from the score, from the chase scenes in the car. The dialogue is so nice and clear and bassy. Like, it just sounded so well, like you're just submerged into an IMAX theater, and it's so cool. Special features is god awful. It's a 1. They only give you a commentary track, which kind of sucks. I was like, wait a minute, you're not going to give me not even a making of or anything like that? No, they do not. You just get a commentary track. So I gave that a 1. So I was like, that's no good. Now, before I give this the whole total rating of the disc itself, the movie is unrated, and it's like an unrated cut of the film. Now, when you use that word unrated, I thought I was going into this movie going, oh boy, I'm going to get to see some more action, more fighting. No, they gave you 17 seconds of the film, which they gave you like a quick extra scene in the black and white. And then when he's fighting in the stairwell, they added a few more seconds to that. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's all you gave me was 17 seconds of an unrated cut of 007. Because I thought it was weird at first when they said unrated. I was like, holy crap, we're going to get like an extra 30 minutes, an extra 20, 17 seconds, guys. All right. And let me just tell you, don't get too excited like I did. I'm letting you guys know right now, 17 seconds of an unrated cut. Like I said, it was in the beginning in the black and white footage, and then in the stairwell when he fights in the staircase after Lashif was about to get tortured. Like, I was like, no freaking way. All right. But overall, it's an 18 out of a 25, which is actually not that bad. And the overall rating in my rating score is a 3, which is a good 4K disc. It's not great and it's not perfect. I still think this could be more improved later down the road if Sony decides to give it more of a coding and more retouch up in a lot of scenes. Maybe they could clear it up a bit, because the sound is through the roof. They don't need to touch that. They need to touch up a little bit of the footage itself, and then it'll become a higher score, a better perfect score through the 4K. But the 4K is not worth the $30 purchase. To be honest with you, it's not great, and it's not perfect. Again, let's get right into the digital code giveaway for you guys. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment. What's your favorite part of Casino Royale? If you saw the movie, if not, just be honest and say below, look, I didn't get to see it, but I want a chance to win a copy of Casino Royale, and I'm cool with it. And I'll say, hey, you know what? Let me know what is your favorite Bond movie if you did not see Casino Royale. How about that? So for those who did not see Casino Royale, let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite Bond movie? And then you'll be entered in this Casino Royale digital code giveaway. Plus, the contest will end April 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want a bonus entry for Casino Royale, all you have to do is send me the code word VESPER to my Instagram account. DM me on my Instagram and say VESPER, and you guys will get an extra entry to the contest. Again, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave a comment. What is your favorite part of Casino Royale? And for those who have not seen Casino Royale, who is your favorite Bond? And if you want that extra entry, please DM me on Instagram at UltraHDGeek saying the code word VESPER. The contest will end April 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, before I end this video, I would like to say thank you to all my subscribers for keep subscribing or liking my videos. I appreciate it, honestly, a lot, especially during this hard time on this quarantine status that we are with this whole COVID. I would like to say thank you and allowing me to entertain you guys during this whole quarantine phase. Plus, if you guys want to hear me on the go with Ken, we have a podcast together called Levels of Geek Podcast, where we talk about all cinema topics, movie reviews, stuff that we don't even cover on the YouTube pages or channels, if you want to say. But you can check it out. It's called Levels of Geek Podcast. It's available on Apple, iTunes, and it's available on Stitcher for those Android phone users. And again, guys, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, smash that bell button so every time new videos are out weekly, you guys will be notified. Until then, geek out.